Good afternoon, or should I say good evening, and a warm welcome to Nosey Roads and Helens. Round 10 of the Super League and a true European clash as the Saints entertain Paris Saint-Germain. Their side for this evening: Freddie Banke, a full-back, Pascal Bomati, Eric Verniol, Danny Smith and Arnaud Savello. Todd Brown and Patrick Antar, the half-back pairing. Jason Sands, Patrick Torre, Kava Yutukamananu and Jules Paré, Didier Cabastane and Pascal Jampé are the back three. A fine evening here at St Helens, and Saints know that they've got to pile the pressure on this Paris Saint-Germain side this evening, with the pie eaters at the top of the table, only till 7:30 tonight, that is, of course. And Saints being led out. Captain Chris Joynt for this evening, and your match day mascot is Michael Massey, 11 years of age. Young Michael attends Queen's Park Primary School. A big day for this young lad. Bobby Golding, obviously usually the captain, but a hairline fracture of the collarbone and he's out injured. But Michael Massey, 11 years of age. His hobbies are football and swimming, attending junior Saints and watching the Saints, and his favourite player is Steve Prescott. And I'll tell you, Michael is a favourite of mine as well. The Saints side for this evening: Steve Prescott at fullback, Johnny Arnold, Alan Hunt, Paul Newlove and Anthony Sullivan, Carl Hammond and Tommy Martin, the half-back pairing. Apollo Perolini, Kieran Cunningham, Ian Pickavant in the front row, Simon Booth, Derek McVie and Chris Joynt, the back three. Andy Haig, Via Matautia, Chris Morley and Paul Anderson are on the bench. So centre fielder Patrick Antar, captain, along with Chris Joynt, and your match day mascot Michael Massey. Saints sponsors for this afternoon's clash, or this evening's sponsors, are RKD Computers, and we welcome them to Nosey Road and all their party. Saints main sponsors are McEwen's Lager in box 1, Billy McNeil, he'll be in there. Welcome to you all. Also Burnwood Plastics, Shallon Press, Owens Corning, Wyco, Frank Hesketh and Son and Hewlett Packard that put the money here at Saints and are in the sponsors boxes. We get ready for the action, and Steve Prescott gets us underway. Saints with the only 100% record in the league. Hull KR have been beaten at Leigh this afternoon, 21 points to 18. I can't obviously tell you this afternoon that Saints are the leaders of the Super League, because the old pie eaters are there on points average, and it's essential that the Saints get in there and give this Paris side some stick this evening. Paris Saint-Germain have the ball. Saints tackling firm and hard, last one of the sequence, and Paris put it downfield. Saints now move it out. Steve Prescott. Saints move it on the short side. Chris Joynt, Simon Booth. Solid tackling there. Bomati moving in quickly, along with Jason Sands. Once again, the Saints drive it forward. Sands in there again, along with the big other prop, Yutukamanu. Kieran Cunningham into the Paris half. And Sands there in with a flop. And tonight's referee, John Connolly, unimpressed. Saints faithful are under the popular side stand here. Carl Hammond again. Big things will have to be expected from Hammond and Martin in the half-back pairing, with the instrumental figure of Bobby Golding out injured for at least 2 matches. Paris Saint-Germain have the possession. Bomati wearing number 11, the man that plays the ball. Blindside ploy, no way through there. Newlove quickly in with Simon Booth. Again, Sands comes forward. Torre, the man attacked in half-back, the hooker. And Paris making yardage. The tackling will have to be firm. The last one of the sequence. Paris are running it. Little slipped back ball. It's loose. Saints come on the loose ball, and the referee will allow play on. Historic occasion with Paris appearing here in the Super League. Obviously Murdoch's money in the English Super League, or the British Super League, the European Super League. Wanted a side from Paris and London. They're both in. London are making good movements up the chart, but Paris third from the bottom. Saints spread it out. Chris Joint just couldn't break free of the tackle. Hammond brings it left. Now with Newlove. Newlove again. Support inside. Pickavance gave the dummy. Had to take the tackle. Sands in again. Saints play it quickly. Saints will have to spread it. Let the ball do the work. Prescott back into Perolini. And you took a Manu meet, but the ball's released. Derek McVie. Oh, McVie's in. Great work from this big Aussie. Saints post the first try after 3 minutes. Derek McVie finished it off. Lovely crisp handling by the Saints. They kept the ball moving, they moved it upfield. Newlove down the left here into Pickavance. They played the ball, Saints moved it over to the right. Lovely hands there. Perolini involved, out to McVie, and McVie, who drove for that corner, he works well, doesn't he, the big Aussie? So after 3 minutes, Saints well on the way at 4 points to 0. Plenty of more points will have to come. Torre coming through, or was that Eric Verniol? He didn't like the tackle, Eric Verniol it was. Paris keep the ball moving. Cabastanier turns it back. Patrick on top at the acting half-back position. The captain onto the big prop. Yutoka Manu. He releases possession, and Paris make good yardage. Lots of doubts about some of the Saints players' fitness leading up to this match. But there's only Bobby Golding that's actually out from the reported injured. Forward pass as Paris move it over to the main stand side. Obviously Bobby Golding with a collarbone. Scott Gibbs, shoulder injury. Andy Northey with the groin. Andy Leatham with the virus. Dean Busby, leg, and Joey Hayes, leg. Good work there again. Great work from Hammond. Powers upfield. Prescott at dummy half. Now with Chris Joint. Head down, drives it in. Looks as though he took one for his corner there from Pasquale Giampi. Now it's with Hammond. Alan Hunt coming in. You took a Manu. Big fella in there at the tackle. Derek McVie turns it back inside. Perolini gets the loose ball. It's touched, obviously touched a Paris hand, and Saints have another set of 6. 4-0 the score. 7 minutes gone. Cunningham scampers away. Cunningham again, release it to Alan Hunt. Hunt going for the corner. Helen just short, well, lost his footing. Surely that tackle had been completed, and then Hunt forced into touch. But the referee, he's given the scrum down, 20 metres in, 10 metres from the French try line with a French feed. Well, I would have thought that tackle had been completed. His impetus looks as though he'd been stopped. But the referee and the touch judge on the other side saw it different. Just waiting for the ball to come back into play, and Patrick Hunter will feed the scrum. Been around a bit, Patrick Hunter, French international player, played for Hull, played for Leeds, Saint's going to be pegged for offside. And an injured player, Saints player down there, 10 metres from the French line. Injuries on both sides, and Jeanette Smith, Saints physio on quickly. Poor kick there, well gathered by Newlove. And Newlove goes again. Joint. Pickavance twists out of the tackle. Paris penalised, this time going in with a short jab. Tommy Martin just having problems with his breathe easy there. Rips it away, finds touch 10 metres from the Paris line, and Saints will mount another charge on the line. Booth coming as the dummy runner at hefty rate of knots, but it's now with Perellini. Prescott, Alan Hunt, lost control. Paris Saint-Germain have the ball. They spread it. Saints obviously, they knew they had to move the ball quickly. Utokamanu. French bring it to the right. Good tackle by Joint and Cunningham. And Kieran Cunningham's brother Gareth and Phil Waring, who was told he could look for fresh pastures, I believe have joined the Widnes Club at the back end of last week. Some good talent there that Widnes will reap the benefits from, I'm sure. Last tackle of the sequence. Poor kick by Paris again. Saints should let him have it. Let him come up with it. Turnover as Pascal Bomati comes up with the possession. Ian Pickavance steps to the left, drives again. Good yardage from Pickavance, 15 metres at least gained on that drive. Cunningham, now with Derek McVie, revels in it, does McVie. Once again, Saints bring it left. Chris Joint, captain for this evening. Now with Hammond, Hammond sees the gap. Quickly closed down. Cabastanier quickly in on the tackle. Now it's Booth. Last one of the sequence, Saints 10 metres from the Paris line. Tommy Martin, reverse angle chip and Prescott's in. Oh, superb stuff. Out to the top drawer. A planned ploy, obviously. Steve Prescott in. His 5th Super League try and his 9th of the season. 8-0 to the Saints. Good work there by the Saints forwards, driving it up. A good run by Pickavance starting it off, then into passing. Martin took control. Last tackle of the sequence. A reverse angle kick, moving to the left, kicked it to the right, and Prescott following it up, touchdown. Saints 8. Paris Saint-Germain 0. Kicked a few last season, but Bobby Golding been entrusted 94, and Bobby Golding had 3 games. Well, obviously if he hadn't been injured, 3 games to top the fastest 100 goals of the season. Sod's law, isn't it, that? Just a stress fracture of the collarbone, and obviously he can't take part. 2 French players being treated there. One by Saints physio Jeanette Smith. And the big prop there, Yuto Kamanu, and he looks as though he's going to have to leave the field. Well, Steve Prescott looking for his first of the afternoon, and it gives the Saints a 10 points to 0 lead. Utokamanu leaves the field. Cambrai comes on. 12 minutes gone. Steve Prescott converts his own try. and Saints 10 points up. Saints obviously no strangers to playing French sides. We played Catalan 1976. That was the last time that Saints did play a French side. They lost by 18 points to 11. But some of us will remember when we played St Gordinos in 1970 and 71. After Saints had won over in France, 30 points to 11. Completely outclassed the French side here at Nosey Road, 62 points to 0. I think they was all on the pot the night before. But anyway, Saints have the possession. Alan Hunt at dummy half. Pickavance running through. 14 minutes gone, 10 points to 0 the score. Apollo Perolini, but good tackling there. And certainly looked a little late challenge from Sands as he came in. Martin running the angles, gives it to Joint. Good tackling there from Cambrai, just come on. Now it's Newlove, blind side. Newlove again. Newlove, super strength. Just brought down at the death there by Anta. Martin. Trapped by the French player there. Is it the man that's just come on, Cambrai? It looked like him. No, it isn't. It's Cabastanier. Pickavance in at the tackle. Paris move it to the left. Eric Verniol making yardage now with Onta. French side keep it moving, it's Onta, he'll have to be watched. Lively character. The Paris side move it right. Sands comes through again, Jason Sands. Lofted ball, over to Bomati. Well taken by Sullivan and Newlove. Eric Verniol was at the acting half for a loose pass taken by Freddie Banquet. Picks it forward, Banquet picks it up, loses his footing but releases the ball over to the left. Saints defence just stretched a little bit. That's the last tackle of the sequence, and that's the turnover. And Danny Arnold upended, and a late flop there. Bankers Entar came in, but Saints still in the lead at 10 points to 0. 16 minutes gone on the clock. Derek McVie looking for the runners out, gets it to Sullivan. Joint was inside, but that was a great tackle there from Cambrai with Bomati in support. Martin, oh, lovely sidestep from Tommy Martin, and again, oh, off the left, off the right, chips it for the corner. Easy, isn't it? Piece of cake. Danny Arnold in for the 4-pointer. Superb stuff. Superb top drawer tries from the Saints. Well worked by Derek McVie over here in front of our commentary position. Good work from the big fella, taken on by Joint, then slipped inside, and the ball to Tommy Martin. Sidesteps off the left, off the right, moved it over, and pinpoint precision kicking for that top right-hand corner as we're looking from the, obviously from the sponsor's box end, and Danny Arnold picked it up, nobody in sight, touched it down, 14 points to 0, and Saints they're well on the way, aren't they? As I said today, Sheffield and Workington, we go to Central Park on the Friday evening to give the old pie eaters another good idea, eh? Give them a start here at Nosey Road and still smack the bottom. And we'll do it again at Central Park. Trouble when you're handicapped up to here, 2 Wiganers to Winston Tellinger, you know what I mean? You can always tell a Wiganer, but you can't tell them anything. Paris have the possession, they move it left. Saints tackling, comes in. Solid display, 14-0. 18 minutes gone on the clock. A lot of the pundits tipping the Saints to win by a considerable margin, ranging from at least 30 to 62. Paris with another set of 6. The ball being loosened by a Saints player, knocked out in the tackle, and the referee giving another set of 6. Hunter, drop off ball. The player coming through on the opposite diagonal. Taking a knock. Tommy Martin with the penalty. Great kick from Martin. Short ball, Cunningham to Pickavance. 5 metres from the Paris line. Cunningham again. On to Martin. Now it's with Perellini. Pushes the tacklers off. To the right, to the left. He's in front of the posts. 3 metres short. Joint. Turns back, releases it. No to Hammond. Couldn't take it. Paris have the possession. Just looking through the official team sheet we've been given, and no, Paris have a number 41 on the pitch, and we haven't got a 41 on our sheet, so obviously I've not a clue who it is. But I know that we'll see if our cameraman Phil can pick his name out on the back of his jersey when we get 41 in possession. But Paris do have the possession. Saints want to make a substitution. Apollo Perellini, who was very doubtful with a knee injury, is going to be substituted by Via Matautia at the earliest possible time, and Baghdad Yaha is also going to come on into the game. Paris put the ball up high. Steve Prescott well under it, takes it well, breaks through the first tackle, runs away does Prescott. Coming from strength to strength, it's Brecky. Anthony Sullivan. Baghdad Yaha's taking the pitch, and Freddie Banquet has been replaced. Get it back, B. So Saints still waiting to make the substitution. The Paris substitution has been made. Saints still have the possession. They're in the lead by 14 points to 0. Saints, crowd getting behind them. Carl Hammond, overlap for the Saints. Hammond goes inside. Well, the Saints overrunning the ball. Should have been released to the left. Saints had an overlap. Hammond came inside. It's now with Martin. Martin chips it. No, the ball's loose. It's kicked dead. It was knocked forward by a Saints player. And it'll be a 20-metre tap restart. Perellini now comes off, and Via Matautia goes on. So Paris have the restart. They drive it forward, trailing by 14 points to 0. Once again, Paris move it infield. Lofted ball, good running on the far side. Cervello had to come inside, he didn't get the ball, he does now. Danny Smith, a dummy half. The ball's lofted high. Another tester for Prescott. Takes it well, jumps in the air, takes one for his corner. As the Paris Saint-Germain side run through. Another Saints player taking a knock on the far side. Steve Prescott it was. Via Matautia imposing himself on the game straight away. Quick hands, Chris Joint, Newlove brushes off the tackle, turns it back inside, Derek McBee. Good ball there from McBee to Pickavance, Pick of hands inside to Cunningham. Saints keep it moving. Lovely ball to Hammond. And Hammond will touch down for the 4-pointer. And he makes no mistake this time. Great work by the Saints there. Moved over to the left here, back to Paul Newlove. He couldn't break out of the tackle, he turned it back inside. Saints kept it moving, they let the ball do the work. It finished up in the hands of Carl Hammond, and he was in acres of space. A massive hole in the Paris defence, and he went for the corner. Touchdown, no problem. Another 4 points to the Saints. 18-0 the score, 24 minutes gone. So possible 24 points. But Saints only have the 18. Good kick there. Cunningham just couldn't take it, the bounce of the ball. Paris have the possession. They're still looking for the first points. And if it's anything to do with the Saints side, they won't be getting any. Saints need to keep a clean sheet. Onta. He moves it left to number 41, who we can't pick out who it is. Unless it's Parry. We've got him down as 40. Jules Parry. Well, Paris put the high kick. Oh, Prescott in again. Super stuff from Steve Prescott. Took it under a lot of pressure. Now with Kieran Cunningham. Breaks through the first. Has the ball removed from him as he goes through. The referee, well, he's given the knock on. Barry, we think. Onta with the ball from the base of the scrum. Hammond and Prescott in at the tackle. Good run in here. Chris Joint in. Jason Sands drives it forward. Paris again. Good dummy runners there by the Paris Saint-Germain outfit. But Saints are controlling it. Once again, Onta chips it for the corner, too deep. Pound touch. Scrum will be formed 10 metres from the Saints line, 20 metres in. Yes, it is Jules Paré wearing 41. We've got him down as 40, but not to worry. We've sorted it out now, courtesy of our cameraman who's zoomed in on him. 27 minutes gone, 18-0 the score. Saints well in command, Simon Booth losing his footing. And taken down by Jampé. Joint, Pickavance. Some strong runners there. Andy Leatham still out with a viral infection. Cunningham takes it right side and Cunningham scampers away. Good yardage from Kieran Cunningham. Lofted ball, Derek McVie. Short ball to Hunt. Oh, takes a good tackle there, a good strong challenge. Last one of the sequence, Saints in possession. Tommy Martin, the man, chips it, but I think too much. Tommy Martin puts his hand up. Once again, Parry there, strong runner. Torre, the acting half-back, slips it on. Paris can't control it. Saints come up with the possession. Carl Hammond bouncing off the first tackle. Has to take the second phase of defence. Now it's with Arnold. They play it quickly. Now with Matautier. Three-man Paris tackle. And Paris penalised for holding down in the tackle. Last week, for the third time this season, Saints topped the 60 mark. 62 against Workington, 66 against Oldham, 62 against Cass. Saints again, loose pass, taken by Derek McVie. No messing, he turns it back inside to Hammond. Lovely work from McVie, but excellent tackling by the French as they come in and clamp Hammond. Saints player losing his footing. Chris Morley going to be introduced for Simon Booth. Via Metaltia couldn't take it, it bounced off his chest. But Booth coming over, going to be replaced. Saints penalised. Infringement to the tackle. Chris Morley on. Another Sean McRae just varying his troops. And another poor kick there by the French. Well taken by Arnold. He comes crossfield, releases it to Prescott. Into space is Prescott. He loses control. The ball's still loose. Tommy Martin goes away with it. Going to be brought back for the knock-on. Steve Prescott shows his displeasure. Yeah, Paris, they started off like house on fire this season, didn't they? They won the 2 out of their opening 3. I think Sheffield in Paris 30-24. They beat Workington 34-12. They had a draw with Oldham, 24 points apiece. But before today, played 9, only won 2, as I say, and drawn 1. Third from the bottom of the Super League. They've also had big defeats against Wigan, 76 points to 8, and Bradford 60 points to 32. Saints already in the lead, 18 points to 0 after 32 minutes, but we still need more points. Points difference could be crucial at the end of the season. That's obviously provided that the Pie Eaters managed to beat the Saints on the 21st of June. Enter. Once again, Paris build up. They come within 10 metres of the Saints line. It's the turnover again. Well, the ball's lost. Saints have the possession. Alan Hunt. Danny Arnold. Looking for space. Good run by Arnold. Cunningham takes it up again. Pushes the defenders off like nobody's business. Builds up the platform for the Saints. Now with Via Matautia, 10 metres inside the Paris half. Martin, Hammond, joint, inside ball to Prescott. Prescott in and out again, looking for support. Pickavanti's there. Back to Chris Morley. Paris have a man down injured, but Morley driving it up. Last one of the sequence again. Saints in command. Tommy Martin delicately chipped for Prescott. Well taken there. Yaha, Baghdad Yaha. On as a replacement for Freddie Banquet at full-back. Took it well. Quite a decent crowd here for a 6 o'clock kick-off. Nice bright day here at St Helens. God's chosen acre. Knowsley Road. Blindside ploy. Cambrai. Cambrai breaks through. Jampé is in support with him. Once again, Paris move it inside. Todd Brown. Onto what? Forward a mile. My oh my. And the referee lets it go. Dearie me. A forward pass over here on our side. And then Onta with a pass. A forward pass, my word. But Paris in for the try. Sacre bleu. Cervello in for the try after 34 minutes. For There we go, Savello in for the try. And the referee, Mr. John Conley. Well, that's another pie eater we're mauled with this afternoon, isn't it? 2 up here on the gantry, 1 on the pitch. So Baghdad Yaha will kick off with Paris having scored. Keeps it low. Well, the ball released, ripped out on the first tackle. Carl Hammond came through. Penalty to the Saints. Tommy Martin finds touch on the main stand side, right in the director's box. Via Matautia, Bullock in run. Lots of maul in there as Matautia wants to get up and play it. Now it's with Derek McVie. Cunningham from acting half, scampers through again. Tremendous strength from this 19-year-old. Paris moving up quickly. Hammond, Joint turns back inside. Parry, the man that takes him round the chest. Now it's Chris Morley. Last tackle. Cunningham attacked in half. Martin will get the ball inside. Hammond's there, through again. Taken, that's the last tackle. Baghdad Yaha pulls off a try-saver. Looks as though Hammond was going to go in. But good work there from Tommy Martin, running it on the last tackle. Patrick Antar scampering away, moving it over to the left, but all the Paris Saint-Germain players are over here on the right. Yaha coming through from the full-back position. Paris again, trailing 18 points to 4. Good running. Jason Sands, the man, bringing it over here to the popular side. Now it's with Parry. Last one of the sequence for Paris. Onta puts boot to ball and finds touch 10 metres from the Saints line. Good deep kick from Onta. He thought after his last exploit down there he'd have risked one of those long floated passes, wouldn't you? Because if Mackie's odds, he'd have got away with it. Scrum down, Saints head and feed, 2 minutes to the interval. And Saints get and post another try before the interval. Well, a flop there. Deary me. Danny Smith flopping. Now it's with Newlove. Newlove to Sullivan. Sullivan steps in touch. But he's taken in there by Bomati. Lovely work by Newlove. Tried to create the space, but Sullivan did step on the line. Saints packed down, Onta feeds the scrum. Blindside ploy, Yaha coming through, back to Onta. Tommy Martin halts his gallop. Bomati, he has the possession. Torre slips it out. Sands, the man coming through. Cabastanier, good run from him. Taken down by Matautia, Derek McVie and Hammond, and the ball must be loose. They look to the referee. He's judged it's a knock on. He doesn't like it. Shows a little bit of Gallic bad temper, you might say. The penalty awarded to the Saints for bouncing the ball down in disgust. Last action probably of the first half, 40 minutes gone. Now it's with Matautia. He's playing in time, added on for stoppages, and we haven't had a lot of that. I'm sure Sean McRae will be reading the riot act at half-time, along with Mike Gregory, the assistant coach here at St Helens. Now it's with Derek McVie. Up to the halfway line. Danny Smith Wrestles him to the ground. Poor pass by Cunningham. He retrieves it there. And Saints build up. Joint. Morley. Well, Paris penalised for offside. Obviously the referee letting the advantage be played. Saints tap it quickly. They know time's running out in this first half and they need points on the board. Alan Hunt winding his way through. Hunt sees the gap. Still going, Alan Hunt. There's the half-time hooter. The game is stopped. And at half-time, the Saints are in the lead 18-4. Started off with 2 tries in 11 minutes from McVie and Prescott. The latter goal by Prescott. Then Arnold got one in the 16th minute. Hammond in the 24th. Savello went over for Paris' only score in the 34th minute. And that's how it stands here at half-time. Before we go off the air, I have an early birthday mention for Anne Lucas. It's her birthday on the 12th of June. She's 52 years of age. I'm sure she'll appreciate me telling you that. Best wishes from her daughter Sarah. That's Anne Lucas, 52 on the 12th of June. Half time here at Nosey Road as both sides troop off under the main stand. Saints 18, Paris 4. The Paris side take the field. Saints just coming out of the tunnel. Half time score 18-4. If I can give a mention for a forthcoming event. Gus O'Donnell, the ex-Saints and Wigan player, there's a sportsman's dinner being organised to raise funds for Gus, who has a serious illness, as you know. Friday the 12th of July in the Saints Cabaret Room. Information from Kevin Whittle behind the bar or Jimmy O'Sullivan, and the speakers are Sean Wayne, Andy Gregory and Paul Farber. So that should be a good night there to raise funds for Gus O'Donnell, the 12th of July in the Saints Cabaret Room. PA man telling you there, visit the Saints Superstore. A vast selection of Saints videos, souvenirs, calling on match days or 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Dave Johns, the manager, Chris Escott on sales, Caroline on match days, Barbara and Jean will help you out. So get in there to the Saints Superstore. Saints in the lead by 18 points to 4, and to be quite honest, it just isn't good enough against this Parisian side that are languishing third from the bottom of the Super League. Sean McRae have read the riot act at half-time, and Michel Mazzarri, the Paris Saint-Germain coach, will have had a few words to say obviously as well. Into the second half via Matautier. Matautier pushes the defenders off. The ball's reaped out of his hands. The referee's letting play go on, and he's let play go on. He's obviously adjudged that Matautier lost it. He's in a better position than us, obviously. And Paris Saint-Germain have the possession. Not really a lot of atmosphere around this arena yet, and Saints expected to put a lot of points on this Parisian side this evening, but up to now not coming up with the goods. Onta, short ball. Andy Hagon at half time. Who were kicking all afternoon or all evening from France. That one not finding touch. Once again, Saints move it over to the left. Supporters below us show their dissatisfaction. Prescott, inside ball to Alan Hunt, had to juggle with it, took it at the second bite of the cherry. Danny Smith, one of the tacklers in there for Paris, along with Pascal Jampe. Andy Haig! Arnold was on his outside. Tommy Martin chips it through. Taken by Savello, the only scorer for Paris, and Savello's up again. Diagonal run. Saints come in, but the man's moved 40 metres upfield. Good run for Savello. Forward pass onto Chambray. Patrick Torre attacked in half. Now it's Sands. Big prop forward. Once again, Paris moving along the line. Onta. The ball knocked forward. Taken by Tommy Martin, but he couldn't get away there. Onta comes in. Paris all offside on the referee's right. But it's now with Andy Haig. And Patrick Onta getting heavily involved. Cunningham rings it blindside. Derek McVie. Just take well, a flop there on McVie, as he was well taken by Cabastani. Once again Prescott, lovely ball to Joint. Good clamp tackling, 3 men in quickly. Paris urged to get back onside. As Saints move it left, Pickavance turns back, moves it to the right. Lets the ball go to Tommy Martin, and Martin sidesteps through. Interception there. Martin kept it going, was intercepted. Patrick Torre, they're intercepting it. Zenon being warmed up on the touchline to come on for the injured players as Onta brings it through again. Danny Smith, big centre. Once again Onta, forward pass, allowed to go again as Onta. Alan Hunt comes up with the interception. And Alan Hunt and Saints are penalised for offside. Well, the referee picking that one, but he's giving Alan Hunt 10 minutes in the sin bin. Oh dear me. Watching the Sky broadcast the other night with Sean Edwards, similar type thing coming back into the play. The referees ruled play was moving forward at a fair rate of knots. Torre with the penalty conversion. Paris on the board first in the second half after 5 minutes. 18-6 to score. Paris will kick off. Andy Haig, fully fit after a broken bone in his leg. Now with Steve Prescott, and Saints just look out of sorts. They don't look in the mood, and the crowd are showing the displeasure. We have a tout here. Martin, now with Chris Joint. Saints again move it left. New love. Can he inject a little bit of life into this lacklustre Saints side? Martin, looking at a drop-off ball. Sidesteps there. Taken by Derek McVie. McVie going for his second. Releases it to Matautia. Matautia touches down, but the referee gives the forward pass. It was. There's no danger about that. Mind you, he let one go that wasn't half as bad as that in the first half. Very scrappy game here at Nosey Road. 47 minutes have gone. It's 7 minutes into the second half. Tommy Martin head and feed. Chris Joint out of the pack in the standoff position. Takes the ball, but Saints look as though they're certainly lacking the inspirational Bobby Golding. even though Tommy Martin's trying his hardest. The Saints just don't seem to be in the right frame of mind. Joint. Pickermans took it well. Cambrai all round him, the ball's released. Now it's with Chris Morley. Saints are through. Well, I thought he was going to throw it about. They're trying to throw it about, but they're not making any forward momentum. Morley. Big hit on the far side. Perolini looking to come back on to replace Ian Pickermans. Martin puts a high kick up. Pressure for Baghdad Yaha. He's lost it. That's a try. That is a try. Via Matautia, the man that gets the touchdown for the Saints.
Try score for the Saints number 22, Via Matautia.
Baghdad Yaha couldn't take it. Via Matautia was following up and he got the touchdown. 22-6. Tommy Martin's conversion to come. One goal from Prescott. Now one from Tommy Martin.
Tommy Martin.
Yes, his first goal of the Super League. Via Matautia's second Super League try. Scored 3 in the Challenge Cup. Perolini back on. Still to come on, Paul Anderson, the Academy, an 18 player. Another player, Anderson there. Looking forward to a big career here at St Helens. Gives his all. Real exciting player, second rower, Paul Anderson. Played last year in the first team, centenary season. I think it was against Wigan when we had a lot of players in. And we had a heavy injury problem. Perolini back on. Comes in on the tackle on Sands. Paris keep it moving. Once again, chip kick through there. Prescott well positioned. Took it well under pressure. Turning out of the tackle, Prescott. Was it Torre that kicked it through? Now with Andy Haig. Anthony Sullivan coming in. Attacked in half. Looking for a piece of the action. The wingmen not really getting a lot of ball this afternoon. Saints keep it blindside with Derek McVie. Well taken down there by Danny Smith. Once again, Saints just going through the motions. Martin with the gap. Support Newlove inside. That's better. That's what we know the Saints can do. As Newlove goes in 11 minutes into the second half. Good work there by the Saints as they drove it forward, and then Tommy Martin took control, created the gap. Support was with him, Newlove on his right, slipped it inside, and Newlove under the sticks. 28 points to 6 now. Newlove leading try scorer in the Super League with 23 now. "23 tries to Paul Newlove, the world's most expensive player." And Zenon there, the substitute for Paris Saint-Germain, just being waved away. He can't take the field until the goal kick has been kicked by Tommy Martin. Slots it over. 30 points to 6.
And the second conversion for 20, Tommy Martin.
Martin converts the Newlove try. Zenon allowed to take the field. Alan Hunt still in the sin bin. About another minute or possibly 2 before he gets back into the action. And Zenon on, but I don't know who he's replaced. Paris Saint-Germain have the possession. Little bit of indecision at the back. Let's hope that gives the Saints a little bit of impetus and the urgency, really. Well, another forward pass, dear me. Well, sarcastic jeers as the referee picks that one out. He let it go at the end of the first half, 6 minutes to the interval, but he picked that one up there. And Saints will scrum down. Martin will feed. And the 30 metres from the Parish line. Chris Joint. Good ball there, great ball to Haig. Just taken by the jersey. Saints will have to back up now. Spread the ball quickly. Martin loses possession. Parish still have it. Cunningham shows the urgency, wanting to hold the man up. Parish again, bring it on the short side. Short side ploy again. Danny Smith, big centre, driving it down. Torre, acting half-back. He goes on his own. Derek McVie brings him to earth. Jampé slips it up. Now it's Sands coming through. Certainly a strong runner. Cunningham and Haig bring him to earth. Blindside ploy. Baranta, the kicker. Straight into Prescott's breadbasket. And Prescott will build up. Overlap for the Saints over on the left. Prescott pushes two off. Turns in the tackle, twists. Alan Hunt should be back on now any minute. Apollo Penalini. Great Ruel. Zenon comes in with a rather high tackle. Alan Hunt back on. Saints back to the full complement. And Derek McVie. Paris moving up quickly. Chris Joint breaks the defence, just loses his footing. 30 metres out, more or less centre field. 30 points to 6th. The score, Joint won a penalty. The clock is stopped. Somebody's got to come on with the sand. Bobby Golden uses the plastic tee. The win decision in the Saints side this afternoon. Obviously lacking the inspirational and organisational skills of Saints captain Bobby Golding. $30 points to 6. 16 minutes gone of the second half. 24 minutes to go. And a big effort will have to come from the Saints in the last 20. Prescott looking for his second. He's successful. 16 minutes gone of the second half. Prescott penalty goal makes it 32 points to 6. Saints away this coming Saturday at Cardiff Arms Park. They're playing Sheffield. Obviously promoting the game in Wales there, especially with the Sheffield Stadium being booked up. Always a daunting place to go is the Don Valley. The Saints should have an advantage. We're not playing at the Don Valley. I know it's a away game, obviously, for both sides. Carl Hammond going to be introduced back into the game for Tommy Martin. Tommy Martin limps off, obviously struggling there with a leg injury. Laurent Lucius looking to be introduced into the action as Alan Hunt. And as the ball reached out of his hand, there is Alan Hunt. The referee well positioned, he saw it, came up with it, Saints play it quickly. Prescott, Hammond, Derek McVie. McVie again, bounces off the tacklers. Back inside to Haig. Haig will go in for the 4 points. The French was stretched and Haig comes up with a 4-pointer. Andy Haig, his second Super League try, but good work there. It was Alan Hunt that took the ball up. He had it reaped out of his hands. Saints took the quick tap. They moved it over here to our commentary position on the popular side. Andy Haig got hold of the ball. A big gap emerged in the French side, and he went in for the Saints try, which gives the lead, extends the lead, I should say, to 36 points to 6. And Prescott again looking for his third conversion of the evening. There it goes, right through the posts. 38-6. And it's looking a bit healthier now, isn't it? In the space of 10 minutes, Saints come up with 3 tries and 1 penalty goal. Lucius has gone on, and is it Baghdad Yaha that's been replaced? Well, Paris have the possession, the Saints tackling, forcing them back. Zenon ducking under the tackle. Saints come back and make sure it's completed. Kieran Cunningham was the man. McVie and Hammond in at the tackle. Torre dummy half, now with Onta. Taken by Perolini, last one of the sequence. Paris still 15 metres inside their own half. Deep kick. Awkward bouncing ball, Prescott will recover it. The Paris side come up to complete the tackle. Prescott just managed to keep in the field of play. Yes, on for Baghdad Yaha. Saints in the lead by 38 points to 6, but far from convincing this evening. Chris Morley, oh, powerful run from Chris Morley. Looking for support. Sullivan was with him, but he just couldn't squeeze it out to him. But a great 50-metre run from Morley. Give the Saints the platform they need. Chris Joint, support there, Hammond. Back inside, the ball's loose. Hammond couldn't control it. Paris Saint-Germain have the possession 5 metres from their own line. The man's injured, he takes the ball away. The referee allows him to do so. And Saints put the pressure on. In the rugby papers, Saints ticked to win by at least 30 to 62 points. They have got a 32-point advantage at present, but the pattern of play has left a lot to be desired. 19 minutes to the full-time hooter. 38-6 the score. Todd Brown there, taken down, now with Onta. Puts it downfield, he's not going to find touch. Prescott will have to play it. Onta the kicker. Can't take Prescott, and Prescott's off again. Puts the pedal down, can he go the full length? Support inside there for Andy Haig. He just couldn't release it, could Steve Prescott. But from being taken on his own line, he comes up to the halfway line. It's Alan Hunt now, breaking into Parisian territory. Joint, Hammond sidesteps through. Paul Anderson limbering up. Perolini can't take the ball. Paris come up with it. Cabastani have the possession there. Paul Anderson could be introduced for the last 17 minutes or so. Eric Verniol, the man there, being brought down. Paris keep it going. Pascal Jampé. Into passing. Hammond knocks it down. Brought back for the knock-on. Head and feed to Paris. 38-6 the score. 24 minutes gone of the second half. Antar takes it centre field. Luchesse taken down by Alan Hunt. Had a spell over here with Huddersfield in Luchesse a year or so ago. Quick play of the ball. Torre, inside ball, knocked forward. Saints can't capitalise on the loose possession. Chris Morley went in. Scrum down, head and feed to Saints. And Paris really struggling. Their domestic season has finished now, we believe. So maybe they'll come stronger in the latter half of the season. A lot of these players doubling up, playing rugby union in France. Obviously a big squad. You can see with 41, 42 squad numbers. Andy Haig. No way through for him. 3 tacklers. But Saints far from impressive this evening. As Bobby Golding admits, Saints have not been playing well, but they've been getting away with it. And against sides like this, third from the bottom of the table, Saints should really be slapping the bottom, giving them a good hiding. The old pie eaters did, didn't they? Built up a great points advantage. And that's what has them at the top of the Stones Bitter League table. Obviously it won't be after this game's finished. The Saints in the lead at 38-6, quarter of an hour to go. Apollo Perolini pushing his way through. Hammond looking for runners, drop off ball to Newlove. 10 metres from the line. The ball's released, it's come back. Play allowed to go on, that's a try. Oh, the referee going consulting with his touch judge, but that ball came back and it came to Hammond. He went over for the try, and that is a try, Mr. Connolly. He's not giving it. Well, why doesn't he play advantage, man? He says to play advantage. He's penalised Paris. Play should have been allowed to go on. Saints had scored, and the referee again denies the Saints 6 points. Well, that's backward. That is. Once again, the referee there penalises Paris, and somebody's going to the sin bin. The player coming off. I think it's the big centre, Danny Smith. But Saints play on, and Joint goes behind the sticks. Try for the Saints. Took advantage quickly of that indiscretion by Paris. And Chris Joint going in for the try. That's his first Super League try of the season, is Chris Joint. Justice done in the end, because Hammond went over for the try. It was disallowed, and instead of advantage being played, Saints were awarded the penalty. They moved it quickly. Then the Paris player infringed again and was sin-binned. And then from the resulting play, Joint went over. Prescott looking to tag the extras, which he does. Another 6 points to the Saints, 44 points to 6.
And Steve Prescott.
Prescott converted the Joint try, his first try of Super League. He scored one in the Challenge Cup. 42-6 the score. Saints kick it deep. Paris have the possession. Savello, the try scorer. Torre acting half-back, slips it over to the far side. Jason Sands coming through. Zenon. 42-6, but far from impressive. And not a lot of atmosphere here. And we know that below us, the popular side faithful certainly get behind the side, but not really a lot to shout about this evening, is there? From the most partisan of fans. Prescott retrieves the deep kick through. Paul Anderson going to be introduced. And Chris Joint, the man that's going to be replaced. Saints having the possession. Joint scampering away. 10 metres from the halfway line. 42-6 the score. Hammond, McVie. Good tackle back to Hammond. He runs into the Paris defence again. Well, there's Danny Smith, so it's not him that's got off in the sin bin. Matautia, lovely ball from Hunt to Matautia. Last one of the sequence. Perellini. Looking for Prescott. Prescott will chip it forward. Looking for a mistake. Well, taken by Hammond. The ball going into touch. What will the referee rule? Joint replaced by young Anderson with 10 minutes to go. Yes, Paul Anderson's debut in Super League. Has been in the first team squad last season. Scrum down, head and feed. Onta. Inside to Zenon. Alan Hunt moves in quickly, along with Chris Morley. Eric Burnell. Now Bomati. Taken by Anderson. Right in at the first tackle. Zenon, the man that makes yardage. The ball lost. Saints penalised. Apollo Perellini. Sands up to within 20 metres of the Saints try line. Paris with only one try. As Parry takes the ball up. Anderson in at the tackle again, along with Alan Hunt. Parry still running it. Good tackle there by Perellini. Got the man by the shirt collar, dragged him down. Onta chips it through. Too much beef on it. Well, there's the too much beef on it. The referee, is he pointing? Well, he's given the try. The referee's given the try. Another controversial decision there. Bomati, the right wing, being judged to have scored from that on-tar chip through, because the display has been far from convincing. As I've said, possibly lacking the organisational skills of Bobby Golding. But no matter what happens, Saints have got to get on with it. One man, a few men out injured. The job's got to be carried on. Saints bring it blindside. Derek McVie over the top to Danny Arnold. Inside ball. Speculator. Tidied up by Andy Haig. He did well to keep it going, Arnold. He was going to be forced into touch. The touch judge is on. A little bit of mauling at the play of the ball. Parry on Andy Haig. Torre is the man being won. Hammond with the ball, moves it out left. Newlove going for the corner. Nobody will stop Newlove. 5 minutes to the interval. Newlove in for his second.
And the try score for six, number 4, Newlove.
46-10. £44 48 points to 10 now. I think I said 42 points to 10 before. But it's 48 points to 10. Saints kick off. Solid tackling by Saints. Force Harris back towards their own line. 4 minutes to the interval, 4 minutes to the final loser, I should say. I'm glad it's not 4 minutes to the interval. Be glad to sit back at this game this afternoon. As Sands on a diagonal run. He's held up. Matautia, Arnold in there. Cabastanier, the man that was Simbin before. Looking to come back on for the last few minutes of the game. Zenon comes crossfield, that was on the last tackle. Cabastanier back on. Morley will play it. Anthony Sullivan looks for a gap. Sullivan keeps the legs pumping. The Saints crowd erupts for one of the few times this evening. McVie, lofted ball. Newlove again. Back to Anderson, he couldn't take it, the ball was knocked forward. Paris pick it up and the referee doesn't allow play to go on. Brings it back instead of allowing advantage. It's a scrum down with a Paris feed.
And ladies and gentlemen, this evening's man of the match, sponsored by McEwen Lager, is Tommy Martin.
Tommy Martin, even though he's been replaced, the man of the match. Very instrumental figure is Tommy. Had to take over the mantle of Bobby Golding's position for tonight. Cabastanier, the man at dummy half, brings it blindside. Andy Haig comes in, stops his gallop. Torre, the hooker, onto Parry, onto. Flies round in ever diminishing circles and vanishes you know where. But he's forced back. Torre at dummy half. Parrish still running, but that's a good tackle by Alan Hunt. Holds his man up and drives him back. 39 minutes gone on the clock. And I think that may be one of the Parisian touch-finding kicks. Scrum down, head and feet to Saints. 10 metres from the Saints line. 20 metres in from the popular side stand. And time running out in the last minute of normal time. 48-10 the score. Andy Haig breaks free. Up to the 20-metre line. Cunningham. Prescott. Paul Anderson. Matautia. Powerful run from Matautia. There's the ball under a bit of pressure. Cunningham scampers away. Good yardage as Cunningham still powering the legs. Hammond. Good ball to Panellini. Panellini's off again. The Terminator. 20 metres out. Last one of the sequence. Paris holding on. Now it's with Prescott. Prescott runs it with Hammond. McVie. Oh, McVie's in for two. Super drive from the big Aussie. Right on the 40th minute of the second half. Derek McVie in for his second.
Derek McVie cracks the 50.
Yes, McVie cracks the 50. 52 points now to 10. final score here at Nosey Road. Saints 52, Paris 10. Not the best entertaining game as far as the supporter is concerned. 18-4 at half-time. Saints were expected to go well in the lead, but 18-4. Second half, it was Paris that scored first. Touré with a penalty goal made it 18-6. Then Matautia, New Love in for tries, both goal by Martin. Prescott with a penalty, and the score looked like a little healthier at 32 points to 6. Haig, Joint in for tries, both converted by Prescott. 44 points to 6 then. Then Bomati in for a try in the top corner, and a astute kick from Onta put Paris in double figures at 42-10, and then Newlove and McVie finishing off at the death. Neither have converted. The final score here at Nosey Road, St Helens 52, Paris 10.